Hello viewers, this will be part 2 of the cleaning of the Uniden EXI7960 900 MHz analog cordless phone. During the last episode we had a situation where the screen came off the shell, and I tried to put it back on using the hot glue, but the hot glue did not hold it because it was not sticking to the screen. So I got some more glue here, and this is kind of flaky because using this glue we really don't have any room for error, because this glue is not very forgiving as far as doing something again, unlike the hot glue, which is. So I'm going to put a very small amount of glue on here, and now, as quickly as possible without causing a freak show, we need to just set that in there like that. And hopefully I'll hold this here and keep some pressure on there for a few seconds. Hopefully that will hold. And close this back up so it doesn't dry out. Okay. And the good thing about this is that there's never any pressure on the screen this way, so there's really nothing that is going to break the seal on the screen. Great. So as you can see here, it did not hold at all, and I think the glue has dried at this point. No, maybe not. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. I may have to devise some other way to hold that in there. Alright, I'm going to let this dry for a little while. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I glued it again, and this time I used a lot more glue, and I'm not really going to check it aggressively, but it's not coming out, it's not loose, so I think we're going to go with that. And it most likely will be fine because there is no force on the screen this way during normal operation, so I don't expect it to break free. So now, with that out of the way, we can proceed with the reassembly of this telephone. So I put all these screws into different bags, so we should have everything sorted out. Here's the antenna, which I will put back in very, very carefully. It doesn't seem like it's sitting quite right. There we go. I guess it went in the other way. Okay, so we've got that, and then we have the buttons, the conductive material, and we have the washer, or kind of a washer type thing for the receiver cap, and then we have the receiver cap itself. Okay, so now we're ready to put some screws in. So this batch of 3 will be for the receiver cap. Okay, that should work. We'll screw that in. Okay, we'll check and make sure there's no dust particles on either the LCD itself or the glued in thing that we just had a freak show with. Looks like there's not. Okay, we'll stick these little wires in there, go to there like that, and then we will put in the antenna. Okay, and then that will sit on there like that. And so we're going to have I think we should there be a third screw? Uh-oh, did I do something up here? I thought I was being very careful. I think there should be a screw up there. I'm gonna have to look back at the other video. Jeez, I really thought I got all the screws. I mean, it just so happens to be that from an operational standpoint, that screw doesn't really matter because the last force point is here, and the screw is right here, so it's not really going to be an issue, and probably we'll just go without it if there was supposed to be one there. Okay, next we will put the rear shell on. Make sure these wires are out of the way of the snap. And it clips from the top. Whoops, I gotta put the charge contacts in first. Okay, now we can put the shell on. Okay, and we're going to have our two final screws down in there. Jeez, getting these bags open is creating a lot of grief here. Okay, and that will complete the reassembly. We'll put these bags back in the drawer for next time. Plug our battery back in. And there we go.